Now we have successfully logged in into the ServiceNow instance, but we are logged in as an system administrator. How we can check that? At the top right corner, we see that there is an icon. Click on this and you will see that is system administrator. So we are logged in as a system administrator. Okay. Now the first step is that we are going to create a user with our own name. Okay. So for that we have to follow these steps. First of all, we have to go on all and click this pin icon so that it stays on the left side. Okay. Now in the filter right, sys underscore user dot list in capital. Now sys underscore user is a table name where the user's record are stored. Okay, and dot list in capital will take you to the user's record but in a new tab. Okay, see here this tab remains here, but user records are open in a new tab. Okay, here we can see there are multiple users available, but we are going to create our own user. For that we have to click on new icon, new button, click on this, and we will be redirected to a form where we can see there are several fields on the form: user ID, first name, last name, active, mobile phone, language, email. So you have to fill this according to your own preferences. So we are going to set up quickly these fields. Vineet Jajodia. Okay, and in the user ID try to use something without a space. Okay, do not give a space, try to give like an ID. Okay, and you can see there is an icon here of a question mark. So if you want to know what this field does or what is the purpose of this field, you can just hover over this question mark and you will see this. Okay, and here also you can see there are multiple fields with a question mark icon. So password needs reset. When you hover over it, it will display a tooltip so that you can identify that what is the purpose of this particular field. Okay, so we are going to just run quickly and fill this. First name Vineet, last name Vineet Jajodia. Okay, and if you want to fill title, department, language English, time zone, date format, you can upload your photo also if you want, you can mention your email. Okay, now we are going to save this form, and at the top you will see a message that to set up the user's password, save the record and then click set password. Okay, right now on this form you will see there is no set password button, but once we save it, it's going to come. So we are not going to submit it, we are going to save it. So click on this 3-line icon that is called additional actions and you will see a save. Click on this. Save will not redirect us to some other page. It's going to keep us on the same form. That's why we save the form. So here we can see that there are 3 buttons that comes up: update, set password and delete. Okay, so we are going to set password, but firstly we are going to give the user the admin roles. Okay, so we are going to scroll down and we are going to click on this roles section, and at the right we are going to click on this edit, And once we click on edit, it's going to open up a slash bucket, and from here we have to provide him the admin role. Click this and click this icon. And there is one more role that is very important for a user to create the or elevate roles like ACLs. So we are going to discuss that in our upcoming videos, but we have to give this user that role. Okay, so we are going to type security. Why that particular role is not coming? So we have security underscore dashboard underscore user, but we cannot see this role. Why? Okay, so no problem. We are going to do that. Firstly, we are going to save it the user with an admin role only. Save this. Now you can see there are multiple roles that are added to the user profiles as we give a user an admin role. Okay, so these are all the roles that are provided to a particular user once you give an admin role. Okay, now we have to give the user the security underscore admin role, but why cannot we give it? The question is that the logged in user have that security admin role. So how to check that? Click on this user profile and click on this profile. Okay, it's loading. So we have to change this view because we cannot see the sections here. So click on this three additional actions and go into the view. Click on default view. Okay, now we can see the same page as this user. Now we have to scroll down, and so system administrator user have roles. Click on this edit, and we can see that there is a role security underscore admin, but when we are trying to giving this role to this user, why we cannot see it? Because we are not using the elevate roles privileges. What's that? Okay, so cancel this, go to home. Okay, now click on user profile, and here you will see something called elevate role. Click on this. Now check this checkbox, and it says elevate a role by adding privileges which end when you logged out. Grant modification access to high security settings. Allow user to modify the access control list that is called ACL. We are going to discuss that in upcoming videos, but to give a user security admin roles, the user having the security admin roles has to elevate his roles. Otherwise, he is not able to give the security admin roles to the user who needs it. Okay. So the user who is providing the security admin role to another user has to elevate his role. Then and then only he can provide the security admin role to other user. Okay. So we are going to click on update. This is refreshing. Now you can see on his profile, you will see an icon like this, the up arrow. It shows that the user or the system admin has elevated his role. Now he has more access or more authority over this instance. Okay. Now we will go to this user that we are creating, and we have provided him the admin role, but we are not giving him the security admin role. So we are going to give it. So click on edit. Now this page comes, right? Security. Now you can see that there is a role that is called security underscore admin. Now provide this user with this role. Save. Done. Okay. So we have provided this user the admin and the security admin role. Okay. Next, we are going to set the password for this user. So click on this button that is called set password and click on generate password and save password. Password is saved. Copy the password. Copy the password. Okay. And save it in your notepad or save it in your notes because we are going to use this password again. Now close this. Now you can see that this checkbox is selected. So whenever your user is going to log in to this instance again, then he needs to reset his password. Okay, now we are going to update this user. And the user is updated, and if you want to find your user, you can just click on this search icon and write your name, and you will see your user is created. Okay, now we are going to go back into the ServiceNow and we are going to log out from the system administrator profile. We are going to log out. Now this is going to ask your username. Your username is same as your user ID. So right this, and if you forgot your user ID, don't worry about that. You can go back to this page again and click on this start building icon, and it is going to automatically log you as in system administrator again, and you can follow the similar step to search your user and find your user ID. Okay, so but we don't have to do that, so we remember that. So we are going to write this, and here in the password, the password that we have copied, we have to paste it here. Okay, so we are going to log in, but remember that we have clicked on set password reset checkbox. Okay, so we need to give the current password, so we are going to paste it, and we need to give us means the password requirement is this, and we need to give a short password so that we can easily logged in. Okay, so we are going to provide it. Similarly here, now submit. Now you are logged in as your own user. Okay, cross this. You can see that on the user profile, click on this. Now you will see your name here, and you can see your profile, preferences, impersonate user, and elevate role. If the security underscore admin role is not given to the user, then you cannot get this elevate role privileges here. Okay, this will not be visible if the security underscore admin role is not given. Okay, so this was the first step of setting up your own user, so that whenever you work again on this instance or on your personal PDI, do work it with your own profile. Okay, so this was the end of the video, and if you have any queries, write it down in the comment section. Until then, like the video, share the video to others, subscribe the channel, and create a new user in your ServiceNow instance. Thanks for watching the video. Bye bye.